Yes, lads. How is everyone? Oh, everyone's doing well. It's a beautiful day to be a Red. A beautiful day to be a Liverpool fan at this moment in time. This is your Liverpool versus Villarreal review. But first and most importantly, before we start, don't forget to hit the like button on this video. It's going to be a good one. We've got a lot to talk about. And don't forget to subscribe if you've not subscribed already. I believe I'm on 778 subscribers right now, on that way to 1K. So don't forget to subscribe if you've not already. If you've already subscribed, share the channel, share the love. Beautiful, beautiful people in the chat already. Beautiful people in the chat already. Mitchell in the chat. Ali in the chat. Kloppy staying. Yes, my friend. And he wants to shoot me. Salah wants a Marley contract as well. 1892 Reds podcast in the ads. Them beautiful boys. Ricky and Luke, how are you? Can you imagine Klopp and Salah Mane new contract deal, photo shoot together? That would be insane after winning the quad. Good afternoon, John Conway. Yes, the sad news of Mino Riola. Very sad news today over the super agent, Italian super agent. It's sad. It's we get some beautiful news, and then there's always some sad news as well in the same day. And there, it's a shame. It's a shame. But Doug, how are you, my friend? Doug, if you want to come on, Luke or Ricky, whoever that is, if you want to come on, let me know and I'll send you the link. Aaron, like we have beautiful news with Klopp, the Tuchemi news, and all this sort of stuff going on. And then we get sad news as well. It is a shame. Rest in peace to Mina Riola. Sorry, Mina Riola. Rest in peace. My condolences to you and your family from everyone here at Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Yes, Andrew Quinn in the house. Yes, lad. What a day to be a Red. Jurgen's new deal. Talks on also going about Teshumeni and Ramsey links and rest in peace, Mina Riola. Yes. Yeah, no worries. Andrew, I'll put the link up, guys, and anyone can come in. Anyone can come in. Right, guys, I'll put the link on. Links in the chat, guys. So if anyone wants to come in, they can. They can. Not a problem. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning. And you wake up in the morning, and what do you see? The first thing you go on Twitter, Klopp is interested in signing a brand new contract with Liverpool Football Club. So I saw it from Neil Jones first. Shout out to Neil Jones putting this out first, and then I think I saw the Tapping Merchant, Fabrizio Romano, and a few others as well. 1 second, Andrew, I'll get you in right second in a minute, mate. And it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Jurgen Klopp, if he possibly re-signs this contract, for me, Klopp re-signing a contract is better than any contract signing of a player we can make, in my opinion. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get Andrew into the stream as well. Hello, Andrew. You all right, my man?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Teshumeni is a generational midfielder. Jamie, yes, he is. He's very good, but the asking price is very high. And it was great as well. Paul Joyce said it. If we can't get Teshumeni, we will get someone else with the same type of player. Yes, and there ain't many of them around, so can start talking about the rumours on that one. But Andrew, how's your morning been, my friend?
Oh, mate, just to wake up to that news about Klopp, it's just amazing. Obviously, I was on Jack's stream last night, obviously watching the game, and I've said to him, I hope we get Klopp signed out because this man has been an absolute godlike figure to this club for many years, and I hope he really stays for another four years and that.
Oh, exactly. I mean, so I think that the rumour is that I think it was last season Klopp wasn't interested in going past his contract, but I think last season, let's face it was a shit year, weren't it, for everybody? It weren't a great time, middle of the pandemic. It's horrible. There's no fans. No one liked football last season, did they? Football was just horrible. And I don't blame his faults last season. Now, this season, look, we're in for if we beat Villarreal in the second leg, we've got to the final of every single competition you can play in, which is ridiculous. And the players that we got coming through, we've got Carvalho in by the look of it. That's almost done now. I think it is done, to be fair. We've got Canate, you've got Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, Joe Gomez is young. Got Diaz in the door, Jota in the door. I don't know about you, Andrew. I just don't think Klopp wants anyone else coaching these kids.
No.
I just think he wants, this is it. I feel like he thinks this is his club now and this is it. And if he does stay and extend that contract, I think he'll be at the club for 12 years.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. Obviously when he first came in, he spoke about like the club and stuff like that, and he said like obviously he kept his promise. He said like in 4 years we'd probably win the league, and he kept that promise, and we did it.
Yeah,
which is incredible, and everyone loves him. The fans love him. The club loves him, and even the city, and like everyone loves him and that. And I'm just happy that we brought him in over Ancelotti, to be honest, because with Klopp, what he did, we all said we all seen what he did at Dortmund, and obviously he's just one of them managers where you think, I want him at our club, and he's just turned our club into absolute incredible. Like he's just a god.
Oh yeah, totally agree. Klopp leaving is the equivalent of building your dream house just to rent it out. That's a good one. Klopp staying is the best news. Yeah, Jurgen Klopp staying for me. Look, we got players' contracts coming up, like your Manes and Salahs and all that in the world. But for me, Jurgen Klopp's contract is the most important one out of all of them. And because if we do say let Salah leave and players like this, there's no manager we could get to rebuild that team again that's better than Jurgen Klopp. For me, Jurgen Klopp is he's the best football manager in the world right now. And I say football manager because I think Pep Guardiola is the best coach. I mean, his coaching is unreal. But as an all-round manager, I just don't think you can get past Jurgen Klopp. I love him like my dad, and I've never met the bloke. You know what I mean? It's just... He's just tremendous. He's just the best. And can you imagine if Pep leaves, Jamie? I've got a feeling Pep will sign a new contract as well.
Yeah,
I think I said this a while ago. If one of them signs, the other one does as well, because I think Pep and Klopp like the competition against each other. I think they thrive on it. Because if Pep goes, Liverpool win the league every year.
Yeah.
Under Jurgen Klopp, there's no doubt about it, because this City team's good, but Pep makes it special. And if he leaves, Liverpool win the league every year without a shadow of doubt. Chelsea and Man United fans must be sick to death today. Klopp is basically bigger than Liverpool. Jack in the house. Jack, I sent you a link on your Twitter DM, mate. If you want to jump in, you're more than welcome, my friend, to jump in. Have your say. Andrew. So that weren't the only bit of news, was it? That weren't the only bit of news. How do you say his name? Because I'm used to it.
Too
many. Two shoes too many, eh? Right. Too many.
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest, right? I've watched a few Monaco games this season. I keep a close eye on the French league. I've been watching some of the games. And for me, he's been quality. Like he's dominating in the midfield. His strength, his aggressiveness in midfield is incredible. And obviously, I told you about the video last night. If you haven't seen it, where he's watching them, while he's in the barber's getting his haircut while he's watching it on his iPad.
Yeah, I saw it this morning. And he was like enjoying it as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was enjoying it, and I think obviously. You can't say no to that midfield, can you? The Fabinho and Thiago. You can't say no to that midfield.
Can you imagine?
Obviously, Madrid don't want to get in a bidding war, which is obviously you sent you that tweet before you came on.
Yeah.
I think Madrid are okay. I think Madrid got a good midfield. I think it's just obviously he likes Madrid, but Madrid don't want to prioritise him right now. I think the Prem is pushing harder than Madrid to get him in the Prem.
No, great. I mean, look, Real Madrid, players of his age, what is he, 24? Is he 24, 23? Can't remember how old he is.
Camavinga, for example, like he hasn't really been getting much game time, and I think once Kroos or Modric retires, I think Camavinga will be the next step in that midfield.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Camavinga's a talent as well. How old's Tchouaméni?
I think he's 23, 22.
22, 23. So is that perfect Liverpool age that they're buying
Yeah.
at the moment? And see, I'm not going to pretend I know anything about. I don't really know anything about him, to be fair. He plays for Monaco, don't he? What sort of midfielder is he? Is he an 8? Is he a box to box?
He's more like he can play as a DM or a centre mid. So he's like get forward, but like if he goes to DM, he can like do well defending with the ball, like to win the ball back and stuff, like a Fabinho kind of player.
So he sounds like the midfielders that we use and have. So that's what we need. And Tchouaméni and Thiago, Keita, Hendo, that would be a ridiculous midfield bundle, wouldn't it? Central midfield bundle. And by the news of it, I don't know what's his market value at the moment.
I looked on transfer market. I think his value's £36 million.
And what are Monaco asking? Because apparently Real Madrid think they're asking too much money.
I think it was 25 last summer because we were looking at him last summer. It was 25 mil, but he's gonna buy 17. So I think it's 42 million.
That's like Liverpool money, ain't it? That's what Liverpool like to spend. See, the thing with Real Madrid, they can't compete. Like a person to Tchouaméni's age, he would grow up watching Real Madrid and wanting to play for Real Madrid. Them sort of age players, where they come from as well, they dream of playing for Real Madrid. But at this moment in time, you can't really compare Liverpool and Real Madrid on the playing field. Like name value, yeah, but playing on playing field at the moment and competing for everything, Liverpool are a step above Real Madrid right now. And I do think Man City and Liverpool and teams like this are now I'll go slowly over the years, take over Real Madrid and Barcelona as the places to go. Because, a lot of players, they grow up wanting to dream of playing for Barcelona and Real Madrid. And I think what we're seeing now with Liverpool, Manchester City, that's changing. Don't know what you think, Andrew, but I think it's changing. Players want look at Thiago. He turned everyone down to join Liverpool.
I seen Fabrizio's tweet last night about Thiago, and he was saying, like, he put, like, we actually paid less than we actually paid. Apparently, it was like £21 million we paid for him. And 103 passes. That's insane.
£21 million for Thiago.
That is just...
I think he had a year left on his contract.
I've watched Thiago's career like go on so well. Like obviously Barca, I watched him on TV, but like when he was at Barca, then obviously moved to Bayern. Also, United are probably over bloody like got like slapping their heads right now after bloody Moyes pulled out the deal in 2013 when United agreed to sign.
Yeah, that's mad.
And
absolutely.
Yeah, he's just an absolute incredible person to watch and play. Like and people, like the lads who are playing alongside him, he's just talented. And I think he's gonna go down in history as one of the best midfield players in the world.
Oh, without a doubt, he's tremendous. I mean, obviously when he was at Barcelona in 2011, he was playing. He was behind Xavi and Iniesta and could get game time, and that's fair enough. Xavi and Iniesta are just two generational absolute beasts in that midfield. And he went to Bayern Munich, and like in Bayern Munich, look, at Bayern Munich, he was probably the best midfielder in the world at the time, without a shadow of doubt. And especially the year he won the Champions League when we bought him, he was the best midfielder in the world.
Yeah.
And then obviously he came to Liverpool. It didn't work out for him too well at the beginning because he got bought in the middle at the start of the pandemic, and that's not a nice time to move countries, is it? And never had a pre-season. Then last season he never had a pre-season, and now we're seeing he's getting fitter and fitter and fitter, and he's looking healthier. He looks a bit rounder in the shoulders as well. Looks like he's bulked up a little bit up top, and he's looking fit. He's got the high fade now. he's looking.
I actually said this to me mate last night. I said to me mate, he's the Alonso replacement we've been waiting for a very, very long time.
Yeah, bang on. Absolutely bang on. Jack, you can come on if you want, mate. I sent you the link in on your Twitter DM, my man. So, Jack, if you want to come on and have your say, fella. Cheers, mate. Just helping my mum out at the moment. No worries. If we're still on when you finish, jump in, fella. No worries. Okay. Yeah, Thiago. Oh man, what a player! And so the Klopp news this morning. So I woke up, sorted the kids out, did the kids and all that, and then to come upstairs, sort my video out for later, put on a bit of Twitter, see what's happening around the world, and bang, Neil Jones, Liverpool are in talks with Jurgen Klopp to sign a new contract. And look, I know a lot of people are saying he won't sign it. I know that because there's a lot of doom gloomers in Liverpool's fan base. Sometimes it really irritates me. But look, Liverpool wouldn't offer him a new contract if he hasn't made an impression that he wants to stay in the first place. So I think it's just because the way the season's going. I know a lot of people have said if he wins the quadruple, we should leave because you can't ever get better than that. But you can try and win it again, can't you? That's what you try and do. That's the goal. That's your ultimate goal. And yeah, you can never get better than that. It's like Salah in his first season getting almost 50 goals. He's never ever going to do that again. But it don't mean he's just going to stop playing football, does it? You know what I mean? He's going to keep going. And look, Jurgen, I've said it time and time again. Said it to you, Andrew, on other channels before, on Jack's channel, and said it on my channel loads of times. I don't know where Jurgen Klopp goes when he leaves Liverpool, and I think he's looking at that. And why? Alex Ferguson. So Alex Ferguson said the other day, don't know if anyone saw this, it was a snippet in the paper, but Alex Ferguson said the other day, why would Jurgen Klopp leave Liverpool? Why would he leave? He's playing for arguably, he's managing arguably the best team in the world right now. This must hurt Alex Ferguson to say this, by the way. He's playing for the best, he's managing the best team in the world right now. Anywhere he goes is a downgrade, which is, unless he does the national job. But he's only 54. He's only 55 years old, 56 years old, I believe. He's a young man. So, yeah, it's just, I think Liverpool will be his last job. I really do. And I think he'll extend that contract. I think it's 2 more years on top of the 2 years he's got left, ain't it? So it'll be 4 more years. So
I think once he's done the next 4 years and then it expires, I think he should retire from managing and obviously just live in Liverpool because that'd be the best way for his send off to stay in Liverpool after he's retired from managing.
Yeah, I mean
he's loving life in Liverpool, obviously.
Of course, and obviously, I mean his wife, because he promised his wife and kids and stuff like this that he'd leave after his contract. But I think seeing his wife in the stands the other day singing his song. She must be like, Jurgen, why do you want to go anywhere? They love you here and we love them. And you can tell Jurgen loves the club and the people of Liverpool and everything about the city. And I mean, I loved it when he said, you know, he basically did the Shankly line, didn't he? There's only 2 sides in Liverpool, Liverpool under 23s. He just loves the city. Chris in the air. Good afternoon, lads. Hope you're well on this wonderful day. We are good, Chris. Jamrock in the house. Jamrock, my friend. How are you doing? Blessings to you as well, Jamrock. Blessings to you, my friend. So, yeah, the great news. Jurgen Klopp hopefully signed that new contract. And I saw another, is it Chris Bamsbrook or something like that? He's the other
Chris Bascom.
Bascom, that's it. Basically said money's not an object either on the contract. So, yeah, Klopp ain't that sort of player, that sort of bloke, is he? He just signed probably the deal with the same thing. But hopefully another 4 years of Jurgen Klopp. I've already had some Arsenal and Man United fans I know DM me and tweet me and say, for fuck's sake. Like, no, because no one's, let's face it, no one's got a chance in the league unless Pep and Klopp leave, in my opinion, at this moment in time. And, you know, and I wouldn't be surprised if Pep extends his contracts. I think his runs out next season, don't it? Or next season's his last season, ain't it? And his runs out. So, yeah, I bet he's looking at him thinking, yeah, Klopp's going to stay, I'm going to stay. You just got to go to war with each other. Champions League football, my friend. Champions League football. So we won 2-0 last night. And what was quite a straightforward game of football. Don't know about you, Andrew, but it didn't feel like a semi-final of the Champions League, did it?
No. At least we never done it at City the other night where we let the opposition score 3 goals.
No, not at all. And it was a strange game. Look, I've seen a lot of people slagging Villarreal off. Don't know if you've seen that Jason Cundy stuff on Talksport.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I think that's a bit harsh. I think
It's very
Villarreal, obviously, you've got to give massive respect to the fans. Obviously, the banners they brought was fantastic. Obviously, there's a video going around of our fans applauding the away end.
Yeah.
Obviously, they deserve the respect they get because obviously I think I seen a few weeks ago. I think it was one of the Champions League matches where Villarreal actually had a banner up like the team when they celebrated the win over someone, and they had like a banner saying "Justice for '97."
Yeah,
which was very touching and very respectful and that. So
Villarreal fans were beautiful last night.
Yeah, and, very respectful and
some beautiful.
At least they weren't like any of the other fans where they just like talking about Hillsborough and stuff, because that would have been just shocking if they was.
I just love the fact they sung "You Never Walk Alone." They even did a bit of the Justice for the '97, in Spanish and all. They were fantastic, and Villarreal and Liverpool got quite a nice relationship with each other. So, if Villarreal ever get any star players, we should be all over Villarreal. But they've got a star player in Pino. He didn't play yesterday, but that 19-year-old kid for them is a very, very good. I think it's Pino or Pino. He's a very good player, good winger. But Villarreal, as Chris said here, Villarreal always go to play like that. They were. I mean, you look at Villarreal's starting 11 yesterday. I mean, they had some Arsenal and Tottenham rejects in that weren't good enough for Arsenal and Tottenham.
Yeah.
Their main striker, Gerard Moreno, wasn't playing. I think it's Pina. I think Pina is. I think it's Pina. His name is. He's their left winger. He's only 19, but I think he's played every game this season for Villarreal. He weren't playing, and they really used them two to play the counter attack when they played the low block. And is it Chukwueze? Is that his name?
Chukwueze, yeah.
Yeah. Did he touch the ball last night?
I think he had like a few touches. That's right, not many though.
I mean, look, Villarreal with them players in that team. Unai Emery ain't stupid. He's not going to play. Oh, we'll just go attack. We'll just go attack Liverpool. It would have been 6-0 by half time if they did.
If they do that in the second leg, that's game over for them. If they do that,
they're going to get absolutely battered. And so I don't blame them for playing like that. And anyway, I respect any team that makes it into the semi-final of Champions League, no matter how big the club is, what side. Look, Villarreal have been in the semi-final of Champions League before. I think they lost that to Arsenal, didn't they, that time? If I remember rightly. And I believe Riquelme missed the penalty that could have put Villarreal into the final. But Arsenal won on the day. I think, was that back in 2004, 2007, 6 or whatever it was? I can't remember that. Long time ago. But yeah, that's the last time Villarreal in the semis. And look, I think people like Jason Cundy on Talksport and some other journalists and media people out there are doing them a bit of a disservice. They're the still current holders of the Europa League.
Yep.
They beat Man United in the final. In the Champions League, they've beaten, Juventus and Bayern Munich to get to the semi-final. Now, Juventus aren't the team they used to be. They're a bit name only at the moment. But the beating Bayern Munich, I mean, you got to give them respect. And what I think it shows is the level difference between Liverpool and your Bayern Munich's, because Bayern Munich went out 2-1 on aggregate over 2 legs to this Villarreal side, and they didn't play any different against Bayern Munich than they did against us last night, did they?
No.
And it's just, I think the disrespect they're getting is not right. I think we're just too good at this moment in time. I think Rio Ferdinand said it best after the game. Liverpool, he's never seen it, like Rio Ferdinand said, in his lifetime, he's never seen a Liverpool side this good. And his punditry is spot on. It's like one of the first times Rio's punditry was actually really good last night. This Liverpool team is just, I don't know about you, Andrew, but I think it's just a different level to everything else in the world, apart from Man City maybe in at this moment in time.
I think this team that we have right now is probably the greatest I've ever seen in a long time.
Definitely. Look, you got your Barcelonas, obviously, in the 2010s, 2011s under Pep. That was an amazing club side.
Obviously, our squad back in 2008 with Rafa as well, like Alonso, Mascherano, Gerrard, and now we've got Fabinho, Thiago, and Keita.
Yeah, I mean that Rafa side back in 2008. We only had a great 11. We didn't have a squad, did we? So it was a great 11. That midfield, we had a midfield: Xabi Alonso, Mascherano, and Gerrard. I mean, that's ridiculous. But we had no one behind that. That was the problem for us back then. And we had Torres up front, but if Torres weren't fit, we had Voronin. I mean, that was the big difference in that team. That's why I think we didn't win the league under Rafa in 2008 when we should have, because I think we only lost 2 games that season. Beat Man United 4-1 at Old Trafford. We're just incredible that season, but because we didn't have the squad and the depth. Torres couldn't play every single game, so that's what cost us. But now, when you look at this Liverpool team now, wow, there's depth everywhere, ain't there? There's depth everywhere.
Yeah.
Chris, oh no, let's lose our heads and go out over there and get better. Yeah, exactly. Evening to you, afternoon to you as well. How are you doing, my friend? I'm glad you're back. This Liverpool team is special. Never seen a team like it, and I'm old. Oh, Liz, you're the best, Liz. No, you're not old, Liz. You're young in heart, Liz, as always. But this game last night, I think Liverpool, they had 19 shots to Villarreal's 1. I mean, it's just pure domination. I think
it's like a game of FIFA, isn't it?
Yeah, it was, and it was 75% possession. It was just. It was unbelievable display by Liverpool last night. Are you just a tiny bit? I don't know about you, Andrew, but are you just a tiny bit gutted we didn't get a 3rd goal?
I am a little bit, but like they were just organised very well to the back. I mean, Albiol, he's like in his 30s, and he done exceptional for them last night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man looks 52.
He's still good for his age playing football.
I'm gonna have to see his passport. If that man's in his 30s, he's having his skincare's routine is horrible.
Yeah,
that man looks old.
me and Jack were saying he's been doing an audition for the next Wolverine movie.
It did look like it, didn't he? He just needs to bulk up a bit. And he's there, ain't he? He was. I mean, that's why they couldn't open up yesterday. Why they couldn't open up yesterday, because if they opened up, look, they're not that great at the back. But because they play a very low block, it makes them look good defensively. But you could see by their defenders yesterday, if they opened up, Liverpool would have just absolutely annihilated them. So they played the way they had to play. They had no choice. You don't have to say sorry about missing a watching on, my friend. You're cool. I'm happy to be old. Way less bullshit to deal with. I hear you, Liz. I totally hear you. Hey, Jeannie. I really wanted more goals. Yeah. I'm going to get to that. Hey, Liz. John Wallace in the house. Hi, Jamie. If we do the quad, it will be the greatest sporting achievement ever in world history. Look, if it's hard to disagree with that, ain't it, Andrew? I mean, if we do the quad, firstly, we've completed football. It's like you can't complete Football Manager, but if you do this, you complete football. You know what I mean? You have completed football, and I don't know if any team's ever done anything quite like it ever. And I tell you what, they call us Liverpool fans unbearable, don't they? Unbearables, don't they? If we win the quad, they ain't got a clue what unbearable. They've never seen unbearable. I'm telling you right now, because I will not shut up. I don't know about you, Andrew. I will never shut up about it. Ever. Because all you hear is Man United fans going on about how we won the treble in 99. You've never done the real treble and all this sort of stuff. If you win the quad, no one, anyone who wins it after you, if they ever win it after you, there's only one team that won it first. You know what I mean? You completed football. And we will be, I would personally say we'll be considered the greatest British football team ever if we win the quad. Do you reckon?
I think we will be, yeah. I think, obviously, you look at United, it's probably going to take them at least 10 or 20 years to get another title under the belt. Chelsea don't look great at the moment under Tuchel. Us and City are probably the greatest, probably 2 teams in the league.
Oh yeah. Oh, his mic's gone.
Yeah, I think.
You're back in.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
think we'll definitely do it.
I personally take unbearable to an entirely new level. Same here. I would go. Oh man, I'd go absolutely balmy. I mean, this next 4 weeks is going to be absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. This next 4 weeks. Before we get into that, let me just get to the other Champions League game. So Real Madrid versus Manchester City on Tuesday night. I did the watch along for it. And I've got to say, I don't know if you watched it, Andrew. You probably did, but it was a fantastic game of football.
Yeah, it was.
Really, really entertaining game of football. Real joy to watch. But, and I say this with a big but, Man City's and Real Madrid's defences are absolutely shocking. Especially Real Madrid. I mean, Real Madrid, well, look, we know what Real Madrid do. I think Real Madrid know their defence ain't that great. I mean, Nacho's not the best defender in the world, is he? And Militao's not the best. And David Alaba, I think the rumour is he was carrying an injury in that game as well. He looked shocking. No Casemiro. And they decided to go, you know what, we'll just go toe-to-toe with Man City and try and they score, we score job. But Man City, look, literally Man City, and this is what I'm going to get to in the weekend games coming up as well in the Premier League. Man City could have had this tie done. This semi-final could be done if they weren't so sloppy at the back, because they could have been 4-0 up after 20 minutes very easily.
Yeah.
Very, very easily. And then them letting Madrid back into it at 4-3. Now, Man City had to play hard against Madrid on Tuesday night, where I don't think we got out of second gear yesterday, to be perfectly honest. We were walking about quite a lot. And we didn't get out of second gear. Now, come Saturday, this is my thing, what I've been looking at yesterday as well. Last night, I was talking about this last night. And Liverpool, for me at this moment in time, I've been saying it for a while, at this moment in time, Liverpool have the best squad in England, right? I don't know if you agree with that, Indra, but I think we have the best squad in England right now. And we have more depth for Man City. I mean, did you see Man City's bench against Madrid? They had like 4 youth players on it. We have more depth for Man City at the moment, which means we can change around players, especially in our attacking and midfield area. And our centre-backs. I mean, Kanate played. What a beast. And, you know, they haven't got players like that. I mean, they had to put Fernandinho at right back because John Stones played right back and got injured. And they
I just got to say about that Vinny Jr. dummy, though, that was filth. That was absolute filth on Fernandinho.
I don't think he would have attempted it if that was Kyle Walker. But because it was Fernandinho, I thought, this old man's not.
He sent him back to Shakhtar, didn't
he? He certainly did. So City, I got, look, Pep Guardiola knows deep down, he won't admit it in public. The Man City fans won't admit it in public, but they know deep down as well. Pep Guardiola needs to win the Champions League with Manchester City. That's what he was brought for. That's what he was brought for.
I think, though, if he doesn't win that, I think Madrid, he's put City in a very dangerous position now in that second leg.
Yeah. I mean,
if Real Madrid actually turn up this time round in the second leg, they're just going to tear them apart, and Madrid will get to the final, I reckon.
Yeah, I've got a feeling. I can't believe City missed it out, and this is what I'm trying to say. So on league,
that Foden chance.
They got the Foden chance. The chance when Mahrez decided to shoot instead of playing it across a Foden for a tap in, and Pep went absolutely balmy, didn't he? Absolutely balmy. And that was like 15 minutes gone. That would have been 3-0. This is what I'm saying about City, though. So they had this massive game against Real Madrid. It's 4-3. It's so in the balance. It's basically like having a 1-0. You know, it's basically like having a 1-0 because there's no away goals anymore. So it's so finely in the balance. They got to play Leeds Wednesday on Saturday afternoon. We play first. We got a very difficult game against Newcastle.
Newcastle very good at the moment, ninth in the league.
This is going to be a hard game. So we got Newcastle. If we win that game, what Man City have got to think about, they're in a semi-final Champions League. It's finally poised with them and Real Madrid. They've got injuries at the back. John Stones got injured again. Kyle Walker is touch and go if he makes Real Madrid next week. He probably won't make the weekend. Diaz, Laporte looks terrible at the moment as a defender. Personally, he looks terrible, and and they got some problems scoring goal. I know they scored 4 against Madrid, but they still don't take their chances on the plate all the time, and they can't. I don't think we saw it with Pep last time when he played Liverpool. He played Liverpool, Champions League, and Liverpool in the FA Cup. And in the Liverpool FA Cup one, because he had to play Liverpool in the league and played his strongest team he could possibly play, his strongest 11. Then against Atletico Madrid, because it was finally poised at 1-0. This is what I'm getting at. In the Atletico Madrid game, they only won 1-0, went into the second leg. So, because it was so finely poised, he had to play his strongest team against Atletico Madrid away. And then he had to rotate against Liverpool in the FA Cup semi-final because he took some knocks in the first game against Atletico Madrid, and it's impossible to play 3 of your strongest side 3 games in a row in 8 days. It's just not possible. Liverpool, where I'm looking at City now, they got Leeds on the weekend. Then
I think Leeds will cause a problem.
This is what I'm saying. And they got this tight game against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu on is it Tuesday? Wednesday. So he's going to have to do rotation. And if he rotates in the Champions League against Real Madrid, he's going out. Simple as that.
If he does it against Leeds, I think Leeds are going to get a point.
Look, Leeds are in decent form. Look, not decent. Well, sort of up and down Leeds, but we all know Leeds can score a goal. Leeds have got goal scorers in their games, but they can also concede like no man's land. Jesse March has come in and made him a defence a little bit better. Yeah. It's going to be so interesting.
If Leeds actually get a point or 3 points against City, that basically means it's Liverpool's it's the titles in our hands.
It's in Liverpool's hands. Yeah, Liverpool beat, and this is nothing. If Liverpool beat Newcastle on Saturday and go 2 points clear before Man City play Leeds, Pep's got to think about what team do I play because I've got to beat Real Madrid in the second leg. And as we've seen by their squad, their depth is not that big, and they're picking up injuries now. So it's so interesting. I mean, they could blow Leeds away and then just blow Real Madrid away, and it's the non-talking point. But there is things there where they have to be a little bit concerned. Where we can. I'm not going to say it's job done because if it was 3-0, I'd say it's game over, job done. They're never scoring 4 goals, especially at their ground. They got to even get in the box before they can have a goal. But how the hell do Villarreal keep our team out for scoring? It's just we've only not scored once this season. We've scored 135 goals. We're only 3 out from the record. It's just we're going to smash records all over this season. Absolutely smash. Right, let's get to some of your comments before we carry on. Jeannie in the house. Rest in peace, Chelsea, 2003 to 2022. Yeah, Chelsea Football Club and their new owners. If it's American owners like we've all got, welcome to the land of you can't buy everyone you wanted anymore. I mean, yeah, Chelsea aren't going to be able to compete with your PSGs and Man City for players no more. That's definitely. I mean, they're coming down a level now. Coming down a level. And the thing is, though, with Chelsea, they're coming down a level from ownership, from spending. But they're still very far behind Liverpool and Manchester City. So Chelsea going to find it difficult. Liz says it would have been better if City lost. Oh, yes, definitely. John Wallace, Arsenal Invincibles versus Quad, not a Channy, shut up. The Invincible stuff does my head in because I just think the Invincible stuff is, if that Invincible team, if you put that Invincible Arsenal team into this Premier League right now, they finish 3rd. Or maybe 4th with their points because they drew 12 games. It's just jokes. Madrid are absolutely crap. No way they beat City. Only had a chance because Fernandinho played right back. I mean, can Man City keep Benzema quiet and Vinny Jr. quiet for 90 minutes? I don't know. No. I do see Real Madrid scoring in that game, but I also Man City scoring. Could be another 4-3. It just could be anything.
Except to Madrid.
Yeah. Leeds are going to tire and wipe out the whole shitty set. Oh, could you imagine, John? Hi, Gary. How are you, my friend? Hit the like, people. Yes, guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button. 21 likes already. You guys are superb. Look at that. Love you all. Hi, Gary. Hi, Liz. Leeds. Hi, Gary.
Jay, I'm going to shoot off, but thank you
No
very
way,
much for having me on
You're
today.
always welcome, Andrew. Always welcome, my friend.
I'll let someone else have a go now to come on here.
Mate. See you later on, fella.
See you later.
That's a lovely Andrew. Great fella. Great fella. I'd love to see Leeds take a point away from C. Same here. It could be gone. Oh, Jeannie. We don't just have more players than them. They're better and fitter. I agree, Jeannie. I've been saying this for time now. I don't know if people saw me on Coppish when I had my my like 5-minute rant about how good our squad is compared to Man City's. But since I've said that, what I've noticed is more YouTubers are now saying it. Sky Sports News and presenters and people on Sky Sports are actually mentioning it now, that, you know, Liverpool's squad is bigger and better than Man City's at this moment in time. We've done it so quietly. And the thing is that we look fit. It's like we're coming into, what is it, May next week? It's May on Monday, isn't it? And it looks like we're playing like it's September or October. We look fresh. We look sharp. We look hungry. And City, City look a little tired to me. City look a little tired. Need to go wipe out and tie this match. Yeah, I hope they do. John Moore in the house, seeing Klopp is staying. Please say it's true, lads. Yeah, John Moore. From every single reliable source you could ever think of in football is saying it. Paul Joyce, mainly. David Oinstein. Tapping Merchant for Fabrizio Romano. They're all saying it. Klopp has expressed to the club that he wishes to stay at Liverpool. So the club is getting on with it with a contract for him. And I don't know if anyone know this, but last night's game, Mike Gordon, who's one of the co-owners of the club, I think he's an executive actually with FSG. He was in the crowd last night, and sitting next to him, do you know who was sitting next to Mike Gordon last night in the crowd for the game? Jurgen Klopp's agent. Jurgen Klopp's agent was actually sitting next to him last night at the game, sitting next to the executive. So, is it Mike Graham? I believe his name is. I think that's correct. So yeah, he was sitting next to Mike Graham last night. Was Jurgen Klopp's agent. So, you know, they've obviously been talking for a while. I think this will be agreed soon. We might even get news next week or the week after. This looks like it's definitely happening. It's true. Contract negotiations started, John. Thanks, Andrew. Yep, everyone thank Andrew. He's a lovely fella. Cheers, lad. Look at that. Andy Hunter from The Guardian has confirmed Liverpool are interested in Tchouaméni. There you go, Andrew. Look at that. Andrew putting in the comments now. Andrew, don't stop working. Sky Sports need you, mate. Oh, I wish. F Sky. Oh, man. You guys are too much. I wouldn't trust Romario, really. He couldn't. No, the thing is, Romano from he just took out what Paul Joyce said. I mean, he even had to quote Paul Joyce because it's Paul Joyce's story. And yeah, it's on everything. Graham Hunter's a man in the know as well. Very reliable is Graham Hunter as well. Yeah, it's definitely happening. And Klopp's agent was in the crowd sitting next to Mike. Is it Mike Gordon? Mike Gordon, I think it is, ain't it? Mike Gordon, the executive for FSG. One of Klopp's main allies. You know, Klopp talks about Mike Gordon a heck of a lot. He's one of his main allies. And he was in the crowd with him last night. So he's sitting next to him in the crowd. And that's Klopp's agent. So, yeah, lots of news, guys. Lots of news. Yeah, I think it's Mike Gordon. I think it's Mike Gordon, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, so there's loads of news coming out, guys, all the time. We've got Tchouaméni. Obviously, everyone's talking about that as well because Paul Joyce decided to break that little bit of news as well. Paul Joyce decided to go, you know what, and Neil Jones as well. Got a big shout out to Neil Jones because he is a friend of the channel. And he did help me out massively on Twitter the other day And so big shout out to Neil Jones as well. Neil Jones is actually the first person I saw that was talking about this. And Neil Jones is extremely reliable. And if he says it, it's definitely true. And then Paul Joyce said it as well. Fabrizio said it. Mike Graham said it. A lot of people have been saying it now. So, yeah, Chris Bascom said it. It's all coming out. Everyone is reliable and in the know. And as I said, Klopp's agent was in the crowd last night as well. So, for me, us signing Jurgen Klopp is bigger than any player contract signing we can do. Even bigger than Salah and Mane, Jurgen Klopp. Because say Salah does leave in the summer, there is no manager better than getting good players in for not big money and making them the next world superstar than Jurgen Klopp. He's the man you want in charge of your football club if that happens. There's no one else I would trust with the massive. Well, it's not a rebuild, is it? We'll just keep going and bringing players in. There's no manager you'd want more than Jurgen Klopp is there. No way. I think this is why Salah hasn't signed yet. Been waiting on Klopp. Yeah, it could be. I mean, if Jurgen Klopp re-signs for Liverpool, how the hell would Salah would be like? With Jurgen staying, look at the team, look at the players we're buying. I have to stay. I mean, why would you leave? Tonight will be the 27-day Ramadan. Big up to you, Mohammed. Michael Gordon's the third highest takeover in the club. That's it, Michael Gordon. Yeah, Mike Gordon. Yeah, he's very buddy. I think Mike Gordon is the go-between between FSG and Jurgen Klopp, ain't he? He's that go-between who Jurgen really talks about. You see him all the time. He's at the games most of the time, and you see him running on the pitch with Jurgen and stuff like that. Yeah. Tonight it's Man United-Chelsea. It is Man United-Chelsea tonight. A game that's sort of gone under the radar that no one seems to care about. Connor in the house. Connor, do you want to come in, mate? I'll leave a link in I'll leave a link in if you want to come in, my friend. Connor, you're more than welcome, my friend. The link's in the chat. Anyone else as well wants to come in, the link is in the chat. I really want Bellingham, and I mean really want it. Yeah, well, the talk is what Paul Joyce basically said today, Tchouaméni. He said Liverpool are definitely in for Tchouaméni. Real Madrid wants him, but Real Madrid don't want to pay the price Monaco are willing to pay. But they said a Premier League source, a Premier League club basically wants to pay the money. So yeah, it's interesting one, really interesting one. And but also Paul Joyce said that Liverpool are definitely in for a midfielder in the summer, and if it's not Tchouaméni, it's someone with his equal age, skill set, technique, everything about him. So someone equal to that, and there's not many people equal to that apart from someone like a Jude Bellingham, which I've been saying, guys. If Liverpool want a player, they will pay the money, no matter how much it costs. If they think he's worth it and they want him, Liverpool will pay the money. They just don't overpay on players they don't think are worth it, like a lot of other teams, Man United and Chelsea. Didn't even know Man United were playing tonight. Shows how irrelevant they are. Yeah, I know. I think this is their game in hand. Man United and Chelsea's game in hand. They haven't played yet. And they just put it on a Thursday night. Dan Thomas in the house. Dan, you're on mute, my man. Let's unmute you. Dan, you're on mute. So when you come off mute, mate, there he is. You there, Dan?
Hello, mate. Can you hear me?
You're very low. You're very, very, very low.
Let me.
You sort your mic out, my man.
Get my name in a minute.
Mate. Liverpool win the quadruple and that Jurgen signs a deal for life. It's good at the moment. Yeah, exactly. Life is excellent. Mahiva Chris. Hi, Connor. News to me. Tonight is Conference League as well. Lots of football going on. Big up Connor. Chelsea fans, if it beats United 3-0 and it's over. Oh, yeah. United are going to get smashed tonight. I think Dan's having some technical difficulties. Big up Connor lad. Mino Raiola is not that he just tweeted. Did he? What? Wow. I've got it here. Current health status for the ones wandering. I'm pissed off. Second time in 4 months they kill me. Seem also able to resuscitate. Wow. Samino Raiola is alive and well. What is going on? What is... Oh, my word. What is going on? Oh, whoever said Mino Raiola was dead, they just need to be... oh man, they need to be caught and found. Whoever started that rumor, because it went everywhere over Twitter. It went over, and he's just tweeted himself saying, "I'm a." Oh my god! Wow! I think Julia Ward masterclass this summer. Yes, definitely. Yeah, Dan, I think he's having difficulties with. Dan, if you're still about and you're all right, the link's always in the chat, my friend. Jamie, I'm listening to the stream, cooking a ragu. Lovely, Gary. I do like a ragu. Chelsea is playing a crap against me. Oh, yeah. Mino critically ill in hospital, Sky Sports News. Now he's critically ill. What is going on with me? He's just tweeted saying he's fine. What is going on? Jane Phillips chats, that's what I've been trying to tell many of these FSG out people when they say FSG is not backing Klopp. No, they aren't going to overpay. They want valuation, and Klopp is on board with every decision and on board with every player. No, I totally agree. I've always agreed with you. Dan, you back now? Dan is having technical issues. Mino Raiola is the demon spawn. All these idiots who thought Mino Raiola was dead, that's why you wait till it's officially confirmed. Man, I thought he was. I saw so many people. I even gave my condolences. Calvin Ramsey is also a transfer target. Connor, if you are available or not at work, you can come on, my man. The link's in the chat, no problem. Dan, are you there, my man? I cannot hear you, Dan. Are you there? I think you're grabbing your earphones. Oh, he's just going to grab his earphones. It's gone again. Dan is having massive technical problems. You're all right, my man. You're all right. Dan's having massive technical problems. Connor, the link's in the chat if you fancy coming on, my friend. I'd love to hear from you. I was the only sensible one waiting to it be confirmed. Yeah, I feel like a div now. Chelsea would destroy United and Liverpool beat them. I'll say hello. And look who's here. Do you want to say a quick hello? Say a quick hello. All right, kiss. Go. Something's wrong with the telly. I'll go and tell Mummy, darling, okay? Oh, I'll do it in a minute because Mummy's just got out, okay? I'll do it in a minute for you. Sorry, guys. Do you want to just sit here? Sit over there. Go and play your toys over there. And I'll do it in a minute. Go and play with your toys. I'll do it in a minute. Sorry, guys. I should have put that on mute. Just seen mate. This is mad. Man United playing against Brentford next week on Monday. May have to kick me out and do it again. Sorry, man. If this was 2 hours in the future, I'll be able to come on. No worries, Connor. If you're at work, you're at work. Jay, 2 shoe many this summer in June 2023. That's the plan. Yeah, I've been saying it all along. Hiya, Penny. Yeah, everyone's saying hello to Penny. Yes. Yeah, she is my manager and boss at the same time. So, yes, guys. So, everyone is having a great day on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday. And beautiful day for being a red, guys. So, Liverpool beating Villarreal 2-0 last night. If that weren't good enough, 1 foot in the final. Then we wake up to this morning and, they just dropped news that, Jurgen Klopp's going to sign a new contract and that Tchouaméni is definitely. See, Ali, I'm getting better at pronouncing it now, ain't I? Tchouaméni. Yeah, Ali, you're proud of me? You better be. Yeah. So, and then we're definitely getting a midfielder in the summer. Life is good at the moment, guys. Life is good. And Thiago, gee, what do we say about Thiago? Absolute beaut, Thiago is. Jamie, Madrid have distanced themselves from Tchouaméni deal. He's coming. Yeah, Real Madrid don't want to pay the price, do they? Now, I don't know what the price is. I think Andrew said it's between like 37 and 47 million, something like that. That is Liverpool's kind of financial plan. They like that sort of pricing. That's a beautiful price. Yeah, it's Real Madrid can't compete with Liverpool at this moment in time, and they can't compete with England. They can't compete with the Premier League, which is why the Real Madrid and Barcelona's of the world really wanted the Super League, which is why Real Madrid are still in the Super League and never pulled out, because they can't compete with Premier League teams. That's Penny in the background for everyone who's wondering. They can't compete. They just can't compete, and Liverpool blow Real Madrid out of the water. And did everyone see that Tuchemeni was watching a Liverpool game on his iPad while he was getting his haircut at the barbers? That was beautiful. Oh, Penny love, big up Penny. Penny is the true star of the show. She is. She's the true. She's the true. To be fair, Liz, you're the star, ain't you? Come and say hello again. You gonna play? Yeah, she says she's a star. She's also the boss of the house, Liz. She tells us all what to do. Big up Penny. Almost in Paris, Jay. We're almost in Paris. Everyone's saying hello to you, darling. Everyone was saying hello to you. Everyone was saying hello. You want to say hello to everybody? Say hello, Liz.
Hello, Liz.
Say hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Say hello, John.
Hello, Dad.
Say hello, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Say hello, Ali.
Hello, Ali.
Good girl. Right, you go and play with your toys, okay?
Okay.
Oh. Go for it. It's getting heavy. Villarreal beat Man United last year in the final. Yes. That's why the disrespect of Villarreal by a certain Jason Cundy on Talk Sport last night was out of order. Tuchemeni needs a nickname ASAP. Yeah, he certainly does, because that's going to be a tongue twister when you try and say it really fast if he scores a goal. So they can pay did Mbappe's wages, but can't afford Tuchemeni. No, exactly. Villarreal beat Man United last year anyway for Champions League final. They did. Man United are shites of the Super League. Yeah, exactly. What a night! Exactly, Jice. Hi, Penny. Hi, Penny Kai in the house. She is the superstar of this channel. There's no doubt about it. Super League is happening, and I will keep repeating myself. It is a plan in the backside. And Eid maybe next Monday or Tuesday. Lovely, Mohammed. Lovely. So you're coming to the end of your Ramadan. So, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks to everyone joining today. You guys have been beautiful yet again. Don't forget to go and smash that like button, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. I do a channel every single day. I'm live all the time. And, yeah, don't subscribe if you like this sort of thing, my guys. I'm on 778 subs right now, so the channel is flying at this moment in time. Jason Cundy is a mug, he certainly is. Penny, quite done. Can't lie, I still want Gravenbach as well as Tuchemeni this summer, and I want Bellingham next summer. I'm ready to clear out Oxmiller and send Jones on loan. Yeah, I think that might be what happens, my man. I think that's what might be happening. Have a great day. Have a great day, Liz. Enjoy. As Jurgen says, it's half time. Exactly what's for dinner. Welcome in, my friend. Goodbye, Mohammed. Take care, mate. You take care too, Chris. Guys, everyone from me to you, take care as well. Happy birthday tomorrow, Chris. Legend. Oh, Chris, it's your birthday tomorrow. Massive happy birthday, Chris, to everyone from Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Big happy birthday to you, my friend. So, guys, I'll be back again tomorrow for a preview for the Liverpool-Newcastle game. I'm going to try and get some Newcastle fans on as well. It's just trying to get them on, finding them answering back to my DMs. But if I can, I'll get some Newcastle fans on as well. So, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for the Liverpool versus Newcastle match preview. And then, obviously, I'll be back Saturday with the Liverpool versus Newcastle watch-along and probably another watch-along Saturday evening at 5:30 game as well. In the meantime, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Penny's singing in the background. Peace out.